Well, every parent wants to set their child up for success, but when it comes to money, many still rely on the old piggy bank to teach the basics of saving.
But experts say it might be time to trade the savings jar for a portfolio, giving kids a head start on building wealth, not just storing it. So where do you start when it comes to investing with your children? For more, we're joined by financial coach Betsy Westcott. Good to have you with us again. So what's actually wrong with just popping a couple of coins in the piggy bank these days?
Oh, well, look, there's nothing wrong with the piggy bank. We don't want to shame the piggy bank. It's very teachable, it's very tangible, but it's only teaching you how to save money, not how to grow money. So there's three things I think you always need to do with money: make it, keep it, grow it, because growing it is what gives you that financial freedom and those options. So say you start putting away $25 a week for your newborn. By the time that they're 15, if it's earning 3.5% in a savings account, you'll have about $25,500. Versus if you put that into an investment like an ETF earning 8.5, you'd have closer to $39,000. So you can really see the difference putting it in investment makes over the savings.
So what investment should you put it in?
Yeah, well, before you dive into any investments with your kids, you want to be teaching them the fundamentals of investing. So those concepts like compound returns, risk versus reward, diversification, so on and so forth. Now, if you don't have the confidence as a parent to teach that, that's okay. Treat it as a learning opportunity for both of you. Once you've got that down pat, the two most popular beginner investments are micro-investing apps and those ETFs. So a micro-investing app lets you invest with a really small amount of money into a ready-made portfolio, versus an exchange-traded fund that allows you to buy a swag of investment, a basket of investments with a single trade. But you will need a brokerage platform to do that. You do need to invest with a larger amount to get started. So there's the sort of two most popular beginner options.
Most parents are probably just focused on their own retirements and their own investments, right? Should we be opening a superannuation account for kids and kind of kicking that off early?
Well, some parents do, so you absolutely can do it. Why it's not super popular is that money is going to be locked away for 50 plus years, but what's really appealing about it is that the money invested is in that really low tax environment of 15%. So it's not so much about opening super fund accounts for your newborn, but more about timing it to get your child engaged with super and boosting those retirement savings early. So like when they get their first job. Now, if they're under 18, they're only going to get the superannuation guarantee, 12% payment, if they're working more than 30 hours a week. But the real opportunity comes from those voluntary contributions. So if they put in $1,000 of their own money, the government matches that with $500. That's a 50% return before the money's even invested.
Is there anything wrong with starting a savings account for your kids and then, you know, continuing it on?
No, I think the biggest gift you can give your kids is education around money, and savings accounts, again, it's teaching them not to spend everything they earn, to put something away. And if you can link that to goals that are really motivating for them, that's great. If you can just dial up the ante and teach them how to grow the money, that's really giving them a superpower to create a lot of agency and opportunity in their life.
Because they've got time on their hands, which we all would love a little bit more of. Thank you.